Welcome back to my channel. We have another challenging math question. Hope you are with your popcorn. So today we are asked to find the value of m if cube root of m plus 28 minus cube root of m minus 28 is equal to 2. We are going to simplify this first by saying let a or let x be equal to cube root of m plus 28. Now, if we decide to cube both sides, we will have x cubed is equal to cube root of m plus 28 cubed, right? So we now have x cubed is equal to m plus 28. Similarly, if we say let y be equal to the cube root of m minus 28, if we cube both sides, we have y to the power of 3 is equal to cube root of m minus 28 raised to the power of 3. So we end up with y to the power of 3 is equal to this, we remove this, and we have m minus 28. Now, I'm going to write this here, outside here, because I have little or no space here. So I have my x to be cube root of m plus 28 and my x to the power of 3 to be equal to m plus 28. And I have y to be equal to cube root of m minus 28 and y to the power of 3 to be equal to m minus 28. Okay, don't worry, it's too small, but I can see it. All right. So if we say let x be equal to that and y be equal to this, that means I can rewrite this as x minus y is equal to 2. Now this is the first equation. Permit me to write it here. X minus y is equal to 2. Okay. Now if we bring in our x to the power of 3 and y to the power of 3, x to the power of 3 minus y to the power of 3, it should be equal to x to the power of 3 is m plus 28 minus y to the power of 3 is m minus 28. So we solve for that x to the power of 3 minus y to the power of 3 is equal to m plus 28. Now minus times m is minus m. Minus times minus is plus. Then we have our 28. So we have x to the power of 3 minus y to the power of 3 is equal to m minus m, right? So we are left with 28 plus 28. If this is the first time you have seen this lovely channel and this amazing personality here, don't mind me. Sometimes I'm so unserious. Click the subscription button, turn on notification bell so that you don't miss my videos. Yes, if you don't do that, there is possibility that you won't be notified in my next video, and this might be the last time you see me. So if you enjoy and you feel you are getting value, click the subscription button, turn on notification bell so that you will always see me anytime I upload a new video. So tune in at your convenience. There must be something new for you to watch by God's grace. Give us a thumbs up if you love what we are doing, and I'm always in the comment section. Yeah, so drop down your comments, your compliment, your anything, your advice. I'll be there to read. Okay, thank you very much. Excuse me. So back to this, we have x to the power of 3 minus y to the power of 3 is equal to 56. All right, now let's expand this because this is actually an identity, right? In our identity, x to the power of 3 minus y to the power of 3 is equal to x minus y multiplied by x squared plus y squared plus xy. Yes. Okay, so moving forward, I want us to recall that xy squared, x minus y all squared is equal to x squared plus y squared minus 2xy, right? Now, that means if we make x squared plus y squared the subject of the formula, we just need to transfer this minus 2xy to this side, right? So we can say that x squared plus y squared is equal to x minus y all squared plus 2xy. All right. Now, if we move forward, that means that we can replace the whole of this x squared plus y squared, right? We can replace it with just the whole of this. So we are going to rewrite this our equation now. That is x to the power of 3 minus y to the power of 3. We can now write it this way. Permit me to clean part of this. So remember that this is equal to 56. X to the power of 3 minus y to the power of 3 is 56. And x minus y is 2. So all my important equations will be written there. Okay. So now we have x to the power of 3 minus y to the power of 3, which is actually 56, right? So I'm going to replace this with 56. So we have 56 is equal to x minus y into, now x squared plus y squared, I'm going to replace it with the whole of this. So it's going to be x minus y squared plus 2xy. Then plus xy. So I don't think I need this anymore. All right. Now, moving forward, we have 56 is equal to, now remember that our x minus y is 2. So we have 2 here, into x minus y squared, that is 2 squared, plus 2xy plus xy is 3xy. So we have 56 is equal to 2 into 4 plus 3xy. So we have, pardon me, so we have 56 is equal to 2 times 4 is 8, plus 2 times 3 is 6, 6xy. Now this will come to this side, and we have 56 minus 8 is equal to 6xy. Now 56 minus 8 is 48, because 8 plus 8 is 16. So we have 48 is equal to 6xy. Now moving forward, I'm trying to ensure that I maximize my space well. So we have 48 is equal to 6xy. So to get xy, we divide both sides by 6. So we have 48 over 6 is equal to 6xy divided by 6. So 48 divided by 6 will give us 8 is equal to this. We take away this and we have xy. So now you can see that 8 is equal to xy. Very important. So I'm going to write it down here that our xy is equal to 8. We are close to our solution. Yes. So now recall x plus y all squared minus x minus y all squared can be written as, now if we expand this, we will have x squared plus y squared plus 2xy minus, then for this I will have x squared plus y squared minus 2xy. So this will give us x squared plus y squared plus 2xy, then minus x squared minus y squared, because of this negative, minus minus is plus, plus 2xy. All right. Now we have xy minus xy and y squared minus y squared. Interesting, right? So now we have x plus y all squared minus x minus y all squared is equal to 2xy plus 2xy is 4xy. xy. Now recall that our x minus y is 2, right? And our xy is 8. So we are going to substitute this into this place. So we now have x plus y all squared minus 2 squared is equal to no need of the bracket anymore. Minus 2 squared is equal to 4 bracket 8. So we have x plus y all squared minus 4 is equal to 32. So we now have x plus y. I'm going to clean here. So now we have x plus y all squared minus 4 is equal to 32. So let's transfer this to the other side, and we have x plus y all squared is equal to 36. So let's take square root of both sides. So we have square root of x plus y squared is equal to square root of 36. So we now have x plus y is equal to plus or minus 6. Now, at this point, when I told you that we are almost there, I meant every bit of it. So we're almost at the end of this journey. So this simply means that x plus y is equal to 6 and x plus y is also equal to negative 6. Okay, but remember that we're actually looking for the value of m. But we can get that from here. So let's use this equation. Let's call this equation 3 and this equation 4. So from 3, we have that x plus y is 6. Now recall that x minus y is 2. So x minus y is 2. Now if we add, because I want to eliminate y, x plus x is 2x. And y minus y is 0 is equal to 6 plus 2 is 8. Now let's divide both sides by 2. So we have 2x divided by 2 is equal to 8 divided by 2. Now 2 we take away 2 and we are left with x is equal to 4. Now let's solve for our m. Let's solve for our m. But x to the power of 3 is equal to m plus 28. Our x is 4. 4 to the power of 3 is equal to m plus 28. Now 4 to the power of 3 is 64, right? Because 4 times 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is 8. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 is 64. So we are left with 64 is equal to m plus 28. So if we transfer this to this side, we have 64 take away 28 is equal to m. So 64 take away 28 will give us 14 take away 8 is 6. And 5 minus 2 is 36. So our m is equal to 36. Now similarly, when x plus y is negative 6, because we got plus or minus 6, right? So when x plus y is negative 6, then x minus y is 2. We add as well. So we're going to have 2x. This and this will go is equal to negative 6 plus 2 will give us negative 4, right? So we have divided by 2 divided by 2. We are going to have x to be equal to negative 2. Now, we can actually use this as well to solve for our m2. So we have gotten m to be 36. So we can say x to the power of 3 is equal to m plus 28. So now we have negative 2 to the power of 3 is equal to m plus 28. Now negative 2 to the power of 3 will give us negative 8 is equal to m plus 28. Now this will come this side, we have negative 8, negative 28 is equal to m. So minus 8 minus 28 is minus 36 is equal to m. So this shows that we have two values of m. The m equals negative 36 and m equals positive 36. Now let us prove that the answer we got is correct. We don't need this anymore. Now this equation says I know the value of my m, negative 36 and positive 36. So let's use positive 36. Cube root of 36 plus 28. I'm substituting m as 36 now. Minus cube root of 36 minus 28. Now, is this actually equal to 2? We have cube root of 36 plus 28. 6 plus 8 is 14. So we're going to have 64 here. Cube root of 36 minus 28 is 8. Is this actually equal to 2? Now, cube root of 64 is 4. And cube root of 8 is 2. Is this equal to 2? And you can see clearly that yes, 4 to the away 2 is equal to 2. So you can see that the left hand side is equal to the right hand side, and that proves that we are correct. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.